Good afternoon. You both have used mirrorless and discussed using high ISO with the R6 Mark II. It seems that anything above 800 gives unbearable noise. Or 8,000 gives unbearable noise.
Okay. Well, John,
I don't know about
I don't agree
unbearable.
about that, but here's why I think you think there's a lot of noise, John. Let me talk. John, can I be straight with you? John, it's just us at the bar. I'm going to be straight with you. John, here's why you think the noise is bad. Ready? I know what you're doing, John.
100%.
You're zooming in and looking at 100%.
That's it. 100%.
Because, John, you and I know if you're looking on your laptop at 15-inch, 16-inch screen I got here, you don't see any noise at all. But then you zoom in, and you zoom in to a size that no one will ever see it but you. And you go, this noise is too high.
And the thing is,
you know it's true, John.
because
don't go in the comments and say, no, I don't. I look at it.
Like, it doesn't matter if I'm shooting, like, no matter what. You could be shooting with a Z8. You could be shooting with a R
something.
R whatever.
R5.
You get up and above like 6400 ISO, you're going to see some noise, especially when you zoom in. But the other thing you might not be doing is removing that noise.
Yeah, today, the noise removal, I went through so many years of I absolutely would not remove noise because all noise reduction used to do until recently was blur your image to hide the noise. These new AI noise reduction stuff, including the one that's built into Lightroom, which is slow, but it's effective, as long as you shot in RAW, it will do an amazing job of removing the noise. Now, we use On1 NoNoise AI. Not only does it remove the noise, but it also sharpens the photo, or can sharpen the photo afterwards. I am stunned at the results.
Well, it also, even just, so it adds, because any noise reduction software is going to soften the image to remove the noise.
Yes.
But it adds back in that sharpening that was lost from the noise reduction. Like, it's amazing.
All true what he's saying.
So I'm just thinking you're not using any kind of noise reduction, because
you're looking at 100%.
Once you go in and do the noise reduction, it's almost like that 8,000 ISO ends up looking like 800 ISO, like comparable. So it's like once the noise reduction runs, it's almost like you went from 8,000 to 800, or same thing. 6400 looks like 400 ISO.
So Eric and I did a workshop in New York City. We shot through a tall
glass window,
through a glass window, handheld at night. We had to shoot at very high ISOs to get a
25,600 with that same camera.
The way it wiped the noise out was unbelievable, and like the pictures, like you look great.
But Scott's point, if you're in at 200%, you're gonna see every little bit of noise grain.
Yeah, if you're zooming way in, let me see if I can show you at least a final.
But like Scott said, you know who notices that noise grain?
Only other photographers. All right, take a look on screen.
Yeah, I think you got one there.
Here we go. Can you see that? That is 25,600.
With the same camera.
Same exact camera you're using. But I ran noise, but it's sharp. Look at the sharpness and the detail. Right? That's through glass handheld at 25. You can see it right here. 25,600.